Good morning, friends. I'm Dr. Rohit Deshpande. I have just secured a seat in PGI Chandigarh examination, super specialty urology, rank 3, in the June 2021 session. So, what I would like to share with you is that how should we prepare in accordance with the material and other resources at hand which we have. So, in the 3 years of residency, actually, I didn't get much time to prepare. It can be a different case with everybody. You can get a time to prepare, or it may be otherwise. So, if you get time to prepare, then it is well and good. But then, if you are planning to do it in your residency, then I think you should concentrate more on your notes rather than on the textbook. But if like you are anticipating that you would give it a try after MS, then I suggest you start reading the important topics from the textbook, which are covered in the notes. So, like, pick up a topic from the notes, read it thoroughly, and read up the same topic from the textbook. So, not too deep, but in a slightly faster mode. So you'll and add those points in the notes which you have taken a printout of, and it will certainly help adding those points from Campbell textbook into the notes. So and after this exercise, then give the test which is uploaded in the app or the website of Wise. So this routine, like reading a topic and giving the test, so that should be continued, and you can give the test you like 2 or 3 times. So like I have finished the first round of giving my tests after reading the topic. So as the exam approaches, I try to read the bookmarked questions and I try to resolve the tests which I found difficult in the initial attempt. So in the test also you will get many more new points, and I suggest that you add points which you have picked up from Campbell and add them in the notes, because especially AIMS and PGI, they just ask questions from not directly from anywhere. Like, you'll not find direct pickups, like, but you'll find the sentences slightly twisted, but the point will be the same. And AIMS, yeah, they try to ask slightly from some nook and corner of the textbook. So try reading the topics, like the selected topics, at least in depth. That would be my advice. After the NEET, I was quite well prepared with general surgery, because for the MS exam we had, I had read the textbooks like Bailey and Sabiston. I just had an overlook, so that I was quite sure of. But urology, I started after the MS exam, and like for 4 to 5 months, I just did urology, after which there was the AIMS exam and PGI, and AIMS was purely based on urology, so it certainly benefited in a big way. And PGI, half the marks are from urology, so I just revised general surgery, like a week before PGI, and that paid off. Campbell review also is a very important aspect of preparation, because there are certain, like, not totally new, but there are a few new points which you need to remember in particular. So Campbell review is a must do, and you should try to revise it. It is quite a laborious process, but it helps in a big way, because many of the questions are like inspired from this book, if not taken directly. And definitely you'll have repeats or questions taken from review. Solved it once, and I have revised it once before the AIMS exam. So revising it also, takes quite a lot of time, but that is why you should, like, plan and assume that it is going to take a bit of a time. So you should plan that in advance, because once you start revising it, then it's somewhat tiresome, but then it is necessary to do. Do, sir. Cancer is must do in every exam, be it NEET, AIMS, or PGI, because the trials and everything in depth it is must do. Cancer is a must do topic. After that, the basics of urology like anatomy, physiology, and topics like BPH, very frequently commonly done procedures and all this. Basically, the notes which you had given, those are ultra important things. Which yeah, those are the basics. Like you cannot go to any exam without reading that or without having that memorized. So that is a basis for you to build about on. And it is a very good tool for revising just before the exam, where you can just brush up your basics and not go too much into the details. So actually, when you had started Euro Oncology, at that time I had joined. Like it was, I think, your first venture of Euro Oncology. So from that time, I had joined, and prostate and bladder cancer and all the other things also were very neatly explained. Actually, the notes also were quite good because it is the notes were good for AIMS and PGI exam also. So you could attempt many of the questions, majority of the questions, I would say 50 to 60% of the questions will be solved by the notes itself. So and the tests were also very good. They were asked in depth, and you had option of solving it twice or thrice, which is very good for revision. Definitely. Actually, sir, Bailey, I think, is a must do because they pick up questions, I mean, the options and questions directly from Bailey. The sentences are directly picked up from Bailey. So, PGI also, example, I found out that a lot of questions were from direct pickups from Bailey and Saviston. If you have read once in residency, then it is easier to revise. But then, if you have not done, I feel the at least the tables and the charts and the algorithms you can go through. It does not take much time, just like an overlook, because it contains a lot of facts in the tables and charts. So it is a very important thing to do from Sabiston. Like that is the bare minimum thing to do from Sabiston, and Bailey is a must do. And I think basically what was lacking was that I mean, many people don't read urology in residency because the portion of the final year exam is like based on Bailey and Sebastian. So you don't go out of the way and read like Campbell or any of the notes. So that is what like you try to catch up with that. And I had kept actually I was aiming for central institutes because I thought I had already did from KEM and science, so I thought to try to get a notch up higher, like in that kind of a way. And there is certainly a difference in all the institutes we work in the way of teaching or the way of handling patients and minor academic differences basically. So and if we get a experience of different institutes, then I feel it is better rather than sticking to one institute lifelong. So AIMS and PGI exams are scheduled every 6 months. So, if you keep a target of AIMS or PGI exams, then I think in 6 months you can comfortably cover urology at least, urology and general surgery both. I mean, both were very good. I mean, they were quite at the level of the actual exams. Like if we give the mock exams, I mean, especially of WISE, then and if the main exams go way easier than the mock exams, then we can be quite sure of at least getting selected for the interview or at least having a good score. That is what I realized, that my AIMS exam was probably way better than the mock exam. So I was, quite expecting myself to be in the top 15 at least. That is like getting selected for the interview. And PGI and the interview was delayed because of COVID. So it was quite close to the PGI exam. So PGI exam also went quite well according to my expectations. As I think if anybody is doing like SR ship or SMO ship, then I don't know, because the workload in my institute was quite heavy, or I don't know if anybody can do crack the central institute examinations while simultaneously working. So that would have been a tough job if you are simultaneously doing a job like an SR or SMO-ship. So I would not recommend, as such, to stay joined in some institute, and um, the time just passes off while you're working and you don't realize. So it is better utilized in a productive way, like if you are really aiming for some good institute. In a day, at least 10 to 11 hours, at least. And above that, whatever you do is like a bonus. It will give you an extra edge, definitely. Yeah, sir, since I was reading the textbook, so it required these hours. So I was entirely dedicating my time exclusively to urology for at least the first 3 to 4 months, because reading the textbook itself takes a lot of time. Like if you're aiming for the central institutes, and after that, like I brushed up general surgery in like 2 to 3 weeks before the PGI exam, because it was coinciding with the AIMS interview, so I had to do both. So that was my methodology. And general surgery, we can catch up later on by revising Bailey and the points which are star marked in Bailey, or whatever we mark the important points. So that is how. They were like mostly like one-liners or fact-based questions, not clinical scenarios. But urology was clinical scenarios, yes, quite a few questions. So general surgery, basically, if you read the textbook and you're thorough with it, then you can score very well. No need to like do anything else other than the textbook. And if you have some online tests which you can practice MCQs on in general surgery. So these interactive things are much better than didactic or very boring. Like I find it boring to go on reading books and MCQ books and so on. Like that is a very, so like if you give a test, then you can come to know your rank, you can come to know where you stand. So accordingly you can plan your studies, like do I have to study more, or do I have to study other subjects, or in which area I am weak. So giving tests is a very important part, and you should regularly give tests, like almost every alternate day you should give a test. You should aim for giving a test.